Now we're recording. So, hi guys. Thanks for joining me. So, some of you guys have already heard my story. I'm going to share a little bit and then do a little PowerPoint presentation because it's a new one that the company did. But it will keep me kind of on track and not squirreling all over the place. So that's probably a good thing. And if at any point you guys have any questions, just stop me and ask. Sound good?
Good.
Okay. So thank you for joining us. And I'm going to share a little bit about my journey. So I started Isagenix almost 6 years ago. In March, it will be 6 years. And I started after I have 4 kids. Almost 16-year-old boy, 13-year-old girl, and then 6-year-old boy-girl twins. So I started when the twins were almost a year old. I was overweight. I was completely exhausted. And I was lonely because I never left the house because I was nursing twins and I was bored out of my mind. So a friend of mine introduced me to Isagenix. And at first I really wanted nothing to do with it because I have a background. I went to school for community health. I went on to work with a naturopathic doctor. I created and ran a health program for him, a nutritional health program for him, and went back to school to study Ayurvedic medicine and holistic nutrition. So healing people's bodies through nutrition. So when I heard about Isagenix, I thought, nah, I don't want to do one of those things, right? But my friend who introduced it to me was my triathlon coach a couple years prior, and just somebody that I really respected in the fitness industry. I also managed Planet Fitness for many years and had my own personal training studio in my home. And she said, Mickey, I would never ruin my professional reputation on some gimmicky shake diet. You just need to check this out. And so I started researching it, and the science behind it intrigued me so much that I really wanted to give it a try. I told my husband, my dad was suffering from chronic Lyme's disease at the time, and he was really sick and he couldn't do anything. And I read about the nutritional cleanse, and I told my husband, I said, if this cleanse really does what it says it's going to do, this is going to change people's lives. And I really want to be a part of that. I said, but I'll never know unless I try it. So I think I want to try it. And my husband's response was, yes. So that has a 30-day money back guarantee, right? And I was like, yes, kind of annoyed. Amy, is that you?
I don't know what's happening.
Okay, no biggie.
Have go. Oh, it came on my computer. That's probably what.
Oh, yeah. So I ordered my first 30-day system, and literally on the 3rd day of just getting the nutrients, and I'll talk about all of the different nutrients and how the program works, but just getting the nutrients from our shakes into my body, I was a completely different woman. It would be 3:30 in the afternoon when my big kids would get home off the bus, and I would usually ask them, and they were like 8 and 6 at the time. One of my twins is getting in trouble right now. I can hear him screaming downstairs and my husband getting angry. So I would ask these big kids, but they were still little kids, to watch the twins because I was exhausted. And on that 3rd day, they get off the bus and I was in the living room dancing. I'm like, the big kids are home. And Eli goes, Mom, what is wrong with you? And I was like, I'm in a good mood. And he just hadn't seen it for so long. And I felt the best way that I can describe it is like, I felt like the fog lifted, or like somebody turned the lights back on, and I felt like me again for the first time in a really long time. Like there's just this vibrant energy. And so on that same 3rd day, my husband was like, really, honey? I was like, babe, I feel amazing. And he's like, okay, I'll have a shake in the morning. So he had a shake the next morning, and our whole family has been doing it ever since. And the cool thing about that is I'm still nursing the twins who were premature, not registering on the growth chart. When I started getting the nutrients into my body, so didn't they, and they started registering on the growth chart, which is really cool. That's one of the things I really like most about it. But so yeah, I've helped, there's probably over 3,000 people now in my organization. So it's been a whirlwind. I just started sharing it organically because I felt amazing. I remember telling my sister if I could get on the news and share it with everybody needs to feel this good, I said. And she was like, yeah, okay, whatever, Mickey. I was like, truly. And then on her 4th day, we call this the magic day in Isagenix. There's just this day where you like, you light up and that fog lifts and you feel awesome. She's like, she calls me, she goes, what the hell is in this stuff? It has to be illegal. And I was like, I told you I wanted to tell everybody. She's like, I understand now. So that was really cool. So I'm going to share with you guys a PowerPoint just to keep me on track in talking about the different products. Maybe I am. Let's see. There. Oh, look at that. Technology was my friend. I wasn't sure how that was going to happen. So we're going to talk about what Isagenix is and what a 30-day system looks like. So basically, I have most people start on our 30-day cleanse, whether you need to lose weight or not. A lot of people come into Isagenix thinking this is a weight loss thing. This is more about a body rebalancing. So really pulling toxins out of your system, flooding the body with nutrients so that your body can come back to a normal homeostasis. You will have more energy, you'll have mental clarity, you'll sleep a lot better. If you need to lose weight, you'll lose weight. But if you need to gain weight, you'll gain weight because your body will actually start to absorb nutrients properly and your body systems will start to heal. We're designed to heal. God made us to heal. Like I always use that example of when you cut your hand, the skin just magically grows back. So any disease that we have typically comes from a lack of nutrients and overtoxicity in our bodies and overinflammation. And so the whole 30-day system is really about reducing that inflammation, getting the toxins out of our cells, and flooding the body with nutrients so that we can heal. So with that, we're going to talk about a few of the amazing products that come in a 30-day cleanse program. Why a protein? You guys, this is the first time I'm seeing this slideshow. So you guys are my guinea pigs on this one. So why is protein so important? Our isolene shakes, our isolene protein, I'm going to put you guys somewhere. Here we go. Maximum nutrition without minimal calories. It will promote weight loss while also building muscle. The cool thing about Isagenix is the protein is such a high quality protein that it will actually start to build lean muscle mass without working out, which is really cool. And they're only natural ingredients. So we have whey-based protein and we also have a plant-based protein. So the isolene is typically what we start people out on if they're looking to lose weight. Isolene Pro is for people who are exercising. This would be like a post-workout. The bars are the equivalent of a shake, but in bar form, and they're delicious. And then, of course, we have our dairy-free option for those who don't like to have meat products because it is whey-based. However, our shakes are a grade 7 whey protein. I don't know what grade, I don't know what the grading actually means, but to put it in perspective for you, dog and cat food is a grade 1 whey protein. The proteins that you buy off the store shelves, even the natural food stores, are a grade 2, and we're a grade 7. Girlfriend of mine's brother has an organic dairy farm in upstate New York, and his dairy farm whey protein is a grade 4. So he was like, just thought it was absolutely miraculous that Isagenix has a grade 7. It's grass-fed. It's from grass-fed cows from New Zealand. So it's undenatured, which means it's cold processed. So it doesn't go through this heating process, which burns out all of the like awesomeness that is in there for your body, right? Which most everything is like totally overheated and overprocessed. So they make sure that they really don't do that so that we're getting the best of it from our shakes. This shake is the only one on the market as well that is a complete macronutrient meal. So it literally has the exact right amounts of carbs, proteins, fats, sugars, everything for like a nutritionist couldn't even make up a meal that is actually so perfect as far as your macronutrients and how they go into our body. It's actually so pure. It's formulated to be the same as like breast milk, which some people think that that's gross, but honestly, that's like the perfect food for humans, right? Like that's our perfect food. And so they formulated it the same so that we would break it down the same way. And we'd be able to absorb the nutrients in it. Typically, there are more vitamins and minerals in these shakes than what we get in our everyday diet. And that is a huge reason why there's a lot of disease today, is because our food supply is so nutritionally depleted that we're not getting the right amounts of vitamins and minerals, specifically minerals. And for women, that's such a huge deal because we need the right amount of minerals to make the correct hormones for our bodies. And so when that starts to happen, we're not getting those, our systems aren't functioning properly. And that's when disease starts to kick in. So again, overinflammation, overtoxicity causes a lack of ease in our body. A lack of ease causes dis-ease, disease. And so we want to prevent that or reverse it if it's even started. All right, let's see. Cleansing, fasting, detoxing. Oh my, that's a good one. Whoops, I didn't even mean to go to the next slide, but okay. So our Cleanse for Life product, this is another key product that we have. It's for intermittent fasting. It helps to eliminate stubborn fat and boost your metabolism. It supports natural detoxification, and it nourishes your body with antioxidants like ashwagandha and aloe vera, which is awesome for your body. What Cleanse for Life does is it goes in, so our body, to protect itself, because we are overtaxed with toxins, and you think about it, toxicity comes from everywhere. The clothes that we wear, air that we breathe, the foods that we eat, our furniture, like literally everything has toxins in it, right? And our liver and kidneys just cannot keep up with the amount of toxicity that's in our environment today. And so our body will actually create more fat cells to encapsulate these toxins to pull away from our vital organs so that we're not getting poisoned, basically. And those toxins get stored in visceral fat. And so you'll even see skinny people who complain about their little bulge, and that's because that's actually toxin. That's where toxins are stored. And so what Cleanse for Life does is goes in at the cellular level. It makes those toxins that are fat soluble, stored in your fat, become water soluble. Then you get to flush those toxins out through your urine, sweat, and saliva. And so it's not a poopy cleanse, which is very good to know. A lot of people get scared when they heard the word cleanse, but this is all about really pulling those toxins out of your cells. And when you do that, if you have excess weight, it literally just starts to melt off because your body doesn't need those fat cells any longer for protection. And it also reduces inflammation in such a huge way. So you start to feel that in your joints and your muscles pretty quickly, actually, within the first week, which is awesome. So that's the Cleanse for Life product. And the intermittent fasting you'll work with a coach, which most of you guys that will be with me, you'll work with me and we'll figure out which way to intermittent fast is going to be best for your body and for your goals. Everybody is a little bit different. So some people do a 1-day fasting cleanse, a 2-day fasting cleanse, and some people just do a gentle nightly cleanse where they're just taking it before they go to bed and it will cleanse in their body while they're sleeping. Stress. What stress? Isagenix Supreme, this stuff is magic. I hate the way it tastes, but you only have to take a 1-ounce shot of it in the morning. So, I've taken a shot of worse. So I can tough it out. It's plant-based adaptogens that protect your body from the negative effects of stress. This really does help you have more clarity and focus. It also personally puts me in a better mood because what it does, adaptogenic herbs adapt to your body. If you're overstressed, and that could be stress from, something outside of your life. It could be stress from a disease or an illness or an injury. It could be stress from overworking out, like having sore muscles. And those adaptogenic herbs in the Isagenix Supreme really help to support the body so that you're not feeling those effects from the negative effects from stress. So we love this as a muscle repair after workout and also just an everyday tonic to kind of help you deal with stress. So I love it. This is a product I will never go without in my life, even though I do not like the taste of it. Some people do, I just don't. But I love the way it makes me feel. Who wants to age faster? That's a trick question. So our complete essentials with Isagenesis. Isagenesis is fountain of youth in a bottle. Oops, sorry. Plant-based adaptogens protect your body from negative effects of stress, have more clarity and focus, achieve balance and normalize your body systems. It supports the health of your telomeres. So this is actually what your DNA look like right here. This little, it's a DNA strand. And these little blue tips or red tips here are your telomeres. They're the end caps of your DNA, which start to degenerate as we age. And they're degenerating a lot faster now because of free radicals and toxins. And so this Isagenesis, the master formulator of Isagenix, created it. It's starting to slow down the degeneration of our telomeres. And they're actually doing studies right now to prove that it's regenerating them, which actually literally means it's making us like it's the fountain of youth in a bottle if it's regenerating your DNA, which I just think is like crazy. But the master formulator for Isagenix has been a scientist in the health and wellness industry for a gazillion years. He's basically done all GNC products. He's developed most of them. He's just off on his own now because he will not compromise. This is one thing, Isagenix mission statement, that they will not compromise the integrity of the ingredients of their products. So they will only take the best of the best products because his mission is to create world health. And so he really wants to help people be free from physical pain. So the AMP and vitamin packs, you see these packages here, they have the Isagenesis in them. So you get one pack of vitamins for the morning and one pack for the evening. So you don't have a bunch of different bottles that you have to open up. It's just one pack, which is really awesome and convenient. I love the AMPM vitamins myself. The microbiome is a big deal. That's your gut biome. And so this is our gut health system. This is pretty new to us. My husband and I have both been using this, digestive enzymes that you take before your meal, and of course a probiotic that you take in the morning to really start to heal our guts. Again, because of overtoxicity and the crap that we eat in our everyday diet, we are having a lot of issues in our gut. A lot of holes are being torn in our gut, and toxins are getting put in our bloodstream, which is causing disease and ailments and stuff. And so this starts to repair that for us and helps break down kind of food that we probably shouldn't be eating. I always tell people, if you're having heartburn, that is literally your body saying, stop eating this crap. Like, don't take a medicine to mask the heartburn. You shouldn't have heartburn. Like, you shouldn't need a medicine because all you're doing is masking that, but it's still happening inside your body. There's still damage happening inside your body. So it is literally your body telling you, like, I can't eat that food. So don't do that anymore, or it's going to burn like crap. So that's kind of a warning sign from your body. Oh, did you see? Can you guys see that running out of time? You see that? It says, you have 10 minutes left.
Oh.
So that's the biome. Oh, benefits. There you go. It's awesome. You just need it. Oh my gosh, there's a lot on this one. Sleep on it. Seriously. Oh, our sleep support. This is melatonin. It's a spray you put under your tongue before bed. I love it. I haven't used this in a while, but there was a time where I needed some help with sleep, and man, that really does work. So if you have issues with sleep, that's a really awesome product. Okay. I think that's all we are going to do. Yeah. Let's stop share. And so I'll tell you really quickly what you do in a 30-day. So people who start out on Isagenix, they'll order a system. And typically all of our systems are created for just one person to do it. I do know sometimes husbands want to join in. Like my husband joined on day 3, and about a week into it, I said, listen, mister, you're using all my crap. Buy your own pack. And so he did. And then I ran out of strawberry shake, which was my favorite at the time. And strawberry shake came in his pack. So I went to have a strawberry shake, and he said, listen, lady, that's my strawberry shake. Get your own. I was like, hey. But no, it's great. Usually when a spouse sees their other spouse feeling amazing. You kind of light up from the inside out and you have this vibrant energy. They want in too, and the shakes taste so good and have more nutrients than most of the food that we eat, that why not? Why not have another shake? So there are some packs that you can get where 2 people can start together. That would be our value pack. That would be your best package if you and your husband or spouse want to try it together. You may not both be able to do a full 30 days, but you'll at least both be able to have an experience in it. So you have nutrition days and cleanse days in your first 30 days. And again, you would really work one-on-one with me to determine what those, like how many cleanse days you would have or how you want to start out. But in a typical nutrition day, I have you cut out all inflammatory foods, which will be your grains, your dairy, your sugars, and processed food. And I will give you sort of a printout on exactly what your meals will look like, but you'll be doing your Ionic Supreme, those adaptogenic herbs that I don't like the taste of. You take a shot of that in the morning. You will do an anti-inflammatory breakfast. You could, some people don't like breakfast. I will give you another option of having a healthy fat coffee or a bulletproof coffee, for those of you that know what that is. And then you could do a shake. So you will typically do 2 meals and 2 shakes a day. And if you need to, you can have another snack, and we'll share, we have a private Facebook group where we do all of our.
Oh, you paused there for a few minutes.
That is really weird. Okay. Where did you guys lose me?
Like the very start, like the nasty tasting 1 shot a day of the 1 ounce.
Oh, the diet too, about having breakfast would be no
anti-inflammatory breakfast.
Okay. All right. So I didn't get too far before it like shut off. I was like talking, and all of a sudden it went away, and I was like, oh no, what happened? Okay. So breakfast, you'll have 2 meals and 2 shakes a day, basically, and a snack if you need it. And again, I will be telling you exactly what kind of foods to eat, how to eat them, what shakes you will have, and then I will walk you through a cleanse day as well. So if you're doing a full day cleanse, either a 24 or 48 hour, you'll be drinking that cleanse for life. You also get to eat our magic chocolates, which are amazing chocolates. The girls had them the other night. They're really good. That help kind of regulate your blood sugar levels while you're fasting. It's a nutritionally supported fast so that we don't burn any lean muscle mass, but we're really pulling those toxins out. And you have to drink a lot of water because we want to flush the toxins out of our system. So people do anywhere from 4 to 6 cleanse days within that 30 days. And then the other days are your nutrition days. And again, we have a private Facebook group where we do all the coaching and support and ask questions and cheer each other on and share recipes and do all of that stuff. So that is pretty much the 30 days in an overview. Questions?
I just want to say, like, after being at Megan's house, a few pieces of chocolate that I had and like the just samples that I took at the gym the next day, I didn't even want to be around myself. I stunk.
Really?
So bad when I was sweating. I was like, oh God. I texted Megan. I was like, dude, I just left the gym and I smell so bad. Like, I need to go shower ASAP. It's disgusting.
That is hilarious.
And that was like, what? Like, I don't even know what the pieces of chocolate are, but we had like, what, 2 little pieces of chocolate and then some samples of the shake.
And you had a sample of the cleanse.
Yeah, I stunk.
Oh, the mango. I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, the mango cleanse. So good.
It was really good, but I was so shocked. She's like, it must be the Isagenix stuff that you had, because I never smelled.
Yeah, and I'm
not on mute anymore.
Oh,
Megan.
I'm gonna keep. I'll mute.
Oh, how you doing, girl?
There. I muted her.
Going caroling. So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the house where we're going to be caroling, so I'm going to hang up. But text and call if you guys need anything.
Okay.
And I'll be in touch because I did create my own Facebook today as well. So for people who join.
Okay.
Mickey, I'll update you on that.
Okay. Have fun caroling.
Oh my gosh,
I will. Bye.
Bye. That's hilarious. I love it. I'm gonna go caroling. Okay. Yeah. So, Lori, what's your friend's name?
Gina.
Gina?
Yeah.
So I was telling the girls that when you start cleansing, because the toxins are coming out of your cells and you're releasing them through urine, sweat, and saliva, that like when you work out and stuff or you get cleanse breath, like toxins are coming out. So
Hey.
it's not forever, but it does let you know, like, crap, I have toxins in my body. I always tell people this, like, when's the last time you cleaned out the inside of your body? Like, we don't, right? But we all go get our teeth cleaned. We shower every day. Like, we do the outside of our body all the time, but we don't clean the inside of our body. So one little tip that you guys can start today, every day, I like to do it after dinner, but I'll heat up tea water. I'll take an organic lemon, I cut it in half, and I juice half the lemon in a glass, and then I pour hot tea water. So you're drinking hot lemon water after your meal, and that will like just flush out that kind of meal and all that grease, and it breaks everything up in your system. So it's really super good for you. You can start your day with hot lemon water, and that will also lower the acidity in our bodies. So our bodies are super acidic. That's one of the reasons why we have so many modern day diseases. And they're inflamed and they're acidic. So getting us back to an alkaline state, that's one of the big things that Isagenix does, is really gets us back to alkaline. But lemon water will do that too. So I saw you guys kind of chuckle when I started talking about heartburn, which tells me somebody suffers from that. Lemon water will also help with that, or a tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar. Just a tip. I'm a little natural mama, so. But that raw apple cider vinegar will make it go away quickly, but dilute it with a little bit of water. Which you wouldn't think vinegar or lemon would help cut the acidity of heartburn, but it totally does. Any other questions?
I don't think so. Do you?
Do you guys want me to go show you the different packs? I can screen share that so you know what they are and how much they cost and what it would take to get started. Want me to share that with you?
Yeah.
Let me just find it on my computer. For some reason, the time, remember we were being timed and it was going to turn off? I feel like that 10 minutes is up, but maybe that little glitch happened and it logged me back in. I have no idea.
Oh, it says less than a minute.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
I don't have that. So it's going to hang up. So log right back in and then I'll share the prices with you guys, okay?